Coming up on SCVTV's Community Corner, celebrate the Santa Clarita Valley Food Pantry's 40 years of impact and find out how you can give back.
Kick off the holiday season at the City of Santa Clarita's beloved community tradition, Light Up Main Street.
Hear all about exciting new initiatives at the Castaic Union School District.
Find out how the Santa Clarita Valley Senior Center is ensuring local seniors don't spend the holidays alone.
And meet an adorable pup from Hank's Legacy Foundation who's ready for his forever home.
And on a brand new episode of This Week in Santa Clarita, hear all about this year's meaningful Veterans Day ceremony.
Stay tuned. SCVTV's Community Corner starts now. Welcome back, Santa Clarita Valley, to SCVTV's Community Corner. I'm Carrie Lujan.
And I'm Dave Caldwell. The show is all about Santa Clarita, why it's a great place to live, work, and play, the city, and why it's so good.
So good.
The nonprofits, the schools, we all know about all that stuff. We always appreciate it when you spare a little bit of your time so we can share some of what's going on in Santa Clarita. And Carrie, we got another good show in front of us today.
We have an amazing show. And let's start, Dave, with some amazing news on the Masters University women's soccer team.
It's absolutely spot on. Maddy Traylor scored 8 goals last season. Last week, just in 2 games, 8 goals.
Wow.
And so she is the NAIA National Player of the Week this week. Here's the thing that she did. She broke 2 records, school records, team records, and tied another one. She has now scored 26 goals this season alone. The previous record was 21, held by Sarah Riojas from 2000. And she's also got 59 points. Now, you know what a point is? You know how they do points in soccer?
I thought it was goals.
No.
Okay, then no, I don't.
That's what I thought.
Inform me.
Okay, so you get 2 points when you score a goal.
Okay.
And you get 1 point when you get an assist. She has 59 points.
Wow.
The previous record from 25 years ago was 44, so she has absolutely shattered the most points. She scored 5 goals in the game against Ottawa of Arizona, and that ties a record that goes back to 1997 when Heather Halstead also did that. So Maddy Traylor is having a season this year that is off the chart. Just found out, too, the Conference Player of the Year, Maddy Traylor. So NAIA honors, national honors, plus conference honors as well.
Wow,
so
congratulations, Maddy, and congratulations to the whole team. And we got to give a shout out to the coaching staff as well.
Esteban Chavez, the Coach of the Year for the conference. So
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Congratulations to them. And switching gears now, the City of Santa Clarita is asking for your help with something very important. Every year, the city receives Community Development Block Grant funding, and these funds are meant to benefit lower-income residents in our community.
That funding can go toward things like housing, supportive human services, community facilities, and neighborhood infrastructure. But the city wants your input on where that funding should go for the upcoming fiscal year.
So they've released the Community Needs Assessment Survey. It only takes a few minutes, and your feedback really does help the city prioritize what our community needs the most.
And here's the important part. The survey is only open for a limited time. The deadline to participate is Monday, November 17th. So be sure to take a moment and share your voice before then.
You can take the survey by scanning the QR code on your screen or by visiting santaclarita.gov/housing. Every response makes a difference, so we encourage you to take part.
Let's get involved.
Let's do it.
That's the best part.
And let's have the best show ever, too.
Let's go have a great show.
Let's do it. Stay with us.
Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. The season of giving is the time of year when fundraising for meaningful causes reaches its peak.
But the recent cuts to federal funding, including the change in Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP benefits, have local nonprofits such as the Santa Clarita Valley Food Pantry bracing for impact.
Joining us today to tell us how you can help, as well as invite you to the meaningful 40th anniversary celebration, are Executive Director Joanne Ainsworth and Rachel Compton, the Pantry's Community Development Director. Ladies, thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Joanne, the federal budget cuts have really created a lot of chaos around things. How has that been affecting the food pantry?
Well, it's a great question, Dave, and it's a question that we have to answer on a daily basis because every day it kind of changes right now. One day, we wake up and SNAP's going to be half funded. The next day it's not funded. And so we're just bracing for the worst, and we're just trying to get enough food in to make sure that we feed everybody. We are a pantry, so our first priority is feeding all of our clients, but we also aren't turning anyone away. So yeah, I think that we're just on a daily basis worried and concerned that we're going to have enough food for everyone. So far, it hasn't been a problem, and we have a lot of great community partnerships with markets and LA Regional Food Bank and lots of businesses, and of course, all of the just community donors, people who send in money. So we're so grateful for all of that. Yeah, it's a bit really crazy time. I think the last week and a half has been the most tumultuous roller coaster that we've had in the last 2 years.
So what are the biggest needs right now for the pantry?
The two biggest needs right now, well, there's three. I think the first one is awareness, and that's the silver lining of this SNAP crisis, is that it's bringing food insecurity to the forefront. It's a problem that happens every day, all year, all the time for so many people, but often it's kind of brushed aside because pantries like ourselves do a pretty good job of helping people out. So that's just being aware that this is a problem that isn't going to go away. It's been around for a long time. And then the second thing is continuing to donate. The generosity of Santa Clarita has been outrageously amazing. We can't thank everyone enough for all of the money and time and volunteers that want to come in and food drives that are happening all over Santa Clarita right now. That's been absolutely amazing. So those are two things. And then the third thing is, yes, just continuing to give. So if there's anything that people need, they can email one of us or call us, and we can help guide them towards that way of giving, because people have a lot of ideas about what they want to do to help, but it's best to call us and to figure out how to help in the best way possible. We have limited resources, but we do the best with what we have, and so there's been a lot of creative ideas, so we appreciate that very much.
I'm really curious about the demand and the supply of things. I know it seems like I've driven by the food pantry. Sometimes there's some lines.
Yeah.
It feels like there's more demand. How is the supply? Rachel, let's bring you in if we can. How is the supply, and is that matching the demand? And is the demand double what it was just a year ago or whatever?
So I will say that the demand has definitely increased this past week with everything that's happened. It's doubled. On some days, it's tripled the amount of people that we serve each day that we're open. But I will say that due to our relationship with the community, LA Regional Food Bank, we get food from, and they've been great. We have like almost 30 store partners that we receive food donations from. Those have been pretty consistent. But just to go with what Joanne was saying as well, the community has been amazing with saying, what do you guys need? So many people are doing fun food drives. Schools, churches, individuals are like, how can I help you guys? And so we've been getting a lot of food in that luckily we're going to be able to use during the holiday season and like throughout the new year and everything. So the demand is there, but then the supply is doing pretty well as well. So
good.
So in addition to helping all these people, making sure that there is food, you have a 40th anniversary celebration coming up. Rachel, give us a sneak preview of the event.
Yes, so it's going to be, it's a fundraiser, and it is our 40th anniversary. It's our first party that we've ever had, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have a live band. We're going to have pizza. It's an event. It's a party. It's not a gala. It's casual. We want people to come as they are, have a good time, help support the pantry, and support the people in the community. So, yes.
So where can people go to donate? How can they get involved? And are there foods that you don't want? Are you getting some foods that you really don't want to be getting because that's maybe has a shelf life that you can't really help out on?
Right. I think a lot of people want to donate milk and cheese and eggs and dairy, and that's the trickiest thing. It's not that we don't want it, because we definitely need it every day. Those are the things that we run out of the most, meat and milk and eggs and dairy. But it's how it's delivered to us that is really important. So if someone wants to donate that, it needs to arrive at the pantry with an expiry date that's not that day, or a day before, or worse. And it needs to be delivered in a cold state, in a fridge, a freezer, not a freezer, but a cooler. So it needs a little more thought about how to donate those kinds of goods, and we definitely need that stuff. We also will be giving out upwards of 700 turkeys to the community on November 21st. It's our second annual Turkey Palooza. And so if people want a simple way to donate money that they know it's going to go to something important, $25 buys a turkey for a family in Santa Clarita. And so you can just go to our website, click on the donate button. You can choose on different levels. You can choose to do it monthly and become a member. So many options, but $25 would be great because that buys us a turkey.
So important. I want to go back to the 40th anniversary celebration for a minute. When is it? Where is it? How can people be part of it?
Yes.
Give us all the details.
So it is November 16th at Lucky Luke's, and we have it on Eventbrite. So if they just go in there and type in 40th anniversary Santa Clarita, fantastic. It'll pop right up. You can purchase tickets, and all that money goes directly to feeding people. I think it's 4 to 7 p.m. is when we're going to have it. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a special guest there. To find out who that is, you guys got to come to it. It's going to be fun. Yes.
Good.
These are our 40th anniversary T-shirts as well. Everyone that comes and buys a ticket will get one of these to commemorate that.
So it's included in your ticket. You get an awesome T-shirt.
Yes.
And these are for you guys.
Yay,
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And
Wear that
we have Fast Times, the band playing.
Oh, yes, I totally forgot.
And if you've never seen Fast Times, they're so fun. It's all 80s retro cover stuff. And they're excited too. We're all excited. It's our first big non-gala party.
Yeah.
I love it.
Pizza, beer,
Everyone
and
loves
no
a
gala
party.
here.
That's right.
Everyone loves a party.
Joanne and Rachel, you guys do such great work with the food pantry. Thank you so much. We'll hold this up proudly. It's going to be a great event. Make certain you
Hope you guys come.
go to the website to be
Yes.
able to get more information about that. And thank you so much for
And our
what you do.
Instagram and our Facebook.
Perfect.
Yes.
You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. We're coming up on the most wonderful time of the year, the twinkling lights, the holiday rush, the food, the presents, and the time-honored holiday traditions.
And one such tradition is the beloved Light Up Main Street. And joining us today to tell us all about this year's family-friendly event is Kyle Lopez, event supervisor for the city of Santa Clarita, friend of the show, sometime co-host of the show. She's just awesome. Kyle, thanks for being on. And
I'm excited to be here today.
Yeah, it's
Looking
great.
forward to it.
It's hard to believe we're already talking about the holidays. Give us the details about the Light Up Main Street for this coming year.
So this year will be on November 15th from 4 to 8 p.m. and the tree lighting will occur at 5:30. So mark that on your calendars. And we will be shutting down similarly Lyons Avenue and Main Street, and we have 5 blocks of entertainment, of food, just everything that the family could want to see here for Light Up Main Street. Yeah.
So exciting. What can people expect? And tell us about some of the new additions this year. One of the things I'm excited about is you really have allowed our community nonprofits to be part of the event. Give us a little sneak peek of that.
Yes. So some of our new additions this year, as Carrie mentioned, we are calling them our North Pole Partners. And so we've invited some of our local nonprofits to showcase at Light Up Main Street and share what they have going on kind of during the holiday season. So that's one new feature. We also have our Pumpkin King Pub. It's a little hard to say, but it came out pretty well there. And we are partnering with 8th and Rail, and they will be hosting an on-street beer garden for attendees. So that's a new feature we have. And then also we're featuring a s'mores roasting station. So we have, so we'll have that as well on the street. And then some of the favorites, obviously, taking a picture with Santa Claus. We have our therapy dogs, our Santa Paws area. We have crafts. We have the snow area. We have our ice sculptor. We have our polar playground. So many great things to do. Holiday shopping, our wonderful stage featuring performers. There's really something for everybody to do at Light Up Main Street.
This is such a big undertaking. How long does it take to get everything squared away for the show, so to speak? And then how many people are involved in putting it all together?
So we're planning months in advance, but I would say kind of the start of the preparation really happened November 2nd when the tree went up in front of the Old Town New Hall Library. And then we spend about 2 weeks from the time the tree goes up until the event date, setting up all the decorations along Main Street, partnering with multiple city departments to ensure that those decorations get up. And then we're also loading for the event done, and then really the event day itself, it's kind of a one and done, and we're in and out all in one day. Just the day of, we probably have just shy of 100 city staff that are working to make sure that the event is successful, and then hundreds of volunteers as well. But there are so many individuals that go into putting on this event, and we're so appreciative of them.
And it's always a huge turnout for this event.
Yes.
For people coming, what tips do they need to know for parking, for transportation? What's the best way to get there?
So there's some great options. There's several public parking lots available for folks to use. We've actually added 2 new parking lots this year that are a bit closer to the event. On Market Street, we have the former county building senior center, and that parking lot will be available. And then we've also are working with the First Presbyterian Church to make their lot available. And it's all free parking. We also have our wonderful shuttle site at OLPH. So that's another great option. Even if you don't get parking at OLPH and you park in the surrounding neighborhood, you can always take the shuttle down to Lions. So that's another great option. We have our wonderful transit system that's out and about, and we have lines that are dropping off directly next to Lions and Walnut. So that's a great service as well. You can take rideshare services down there, but planning in advance is really a great option to ensure.
And also, if you live in Canyon Country or near one of the metro stations,
that's right.
How fun to grab the kids and park there, hop on the train, it'll drop you off in Old Town Newhall.
Right, yeah, at the Newhall Metrolink station, and it's a 1-block walk right over to the event. So
really
it's another great option. Yeah.
Yeah. How soon would you say people should try to get there? I mean, if everything's going to
now.
5:30. I think you said 5:30 is when the tree lighting ceremony is going to happen.
So the tree lighting is at 5:30. I always encourage folks to get there early. It depends
Define early.
I would say shoot for 3:30, 4 o'clock. Okay. It all depends on what you want to do at the event, right? Like I have a young child, so my goal was always get there early and leave right after the tree lighting. But if you're looking for more of kind of stay later, hang out at the restaurants and at the bars down in Newhall, the Pumpkin King Pub,
Pumpkin King Pub.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But if you really want to get there early and be able to see everything and get parking close, I would say 3:30, 4. I mean, 4 is even pushing it, probably 3:30, but it's up to you, really, right? What you want to do.
And where can people go to get more information, find out about the performances, more about the Pumpkin King, all those things?
All those things. So they can visit oldtownnewhall.com is one great option. They can follow us on @City of Santa Clarita events on our social media platforms.
The holidays are here.
I
Carrie
love it.
Lujan, it's
I love
amazing.
it.
Kyle Lopez, the event supervisor with the City of Santa Clarita. Thank you so much for letting us know about how soon we have to be there.
That's right. Thank you.
Because go now. It's what Carrie says.
Yes.
Get over there now. Thanks.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. Even though the first half of the school year is slowly coming to an end, local school districts are going full steam ahead with vital initiatives that lead to student success.
Joining us today to give us all the important updates from the Castaic Union School District is Superintendent Bob Brauneisen. Bob, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate the time.
Of course. Before we get into all the important Castaic Union news, remind the community again about the district. How many schools do you have? How many students do you serve?
All right. Well, Castaic Union School District has been around for the late 1800s. We have 4 schools, 3 elementaries, 1 middle school. We're actually the only district in this valley that has a middle school. All the other ones are with the William S. Hart District. When I started in the district 20 years ago, we had over 4,000 students. Right now, we're sitting at about 1,900.
Wow.
So we've experienced some low enrollment. We're balancing out, but that gives me nice, small, personable schools. Castaic Middle School is less than 500 kids, and it's just a very unique, warm environment where kids are seen, and you can offer a more personalized instruction in that way.
It's grades 6, 7, and 8 too.
No. We moved our 6th graders back in the day to match what the other elementary districts had. So right now, Castaic Middle School is just 7, 8.
Okay, understood. Now you have a new initiative that's coming out. It's called CLIMB.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about CLIMB.
The acronym is Castaic Learning Initiative for Mastery and Beyond. All right. So what we have great teachers. We have great staff. But we're kind of just staying consistent and we're not getting better. And so what we're doing is this initiative is trying to find the floor, find where we're starting from, and create some equalization across all our sites. So what we're trying to do is move everyone up, move everyone up, and have consistency with some clarity. So it's making sure that what's taught at every school is standards-based and is the same rigor and not less rigor at one grade level than another grade level.
And from what I understand too, Bob, 25% of your teachers, because you were mentioning your teachers,
Right.
there's like a quarter of your teachers come from the Castaic School District, right? They grew up in the school.
I'll correct, because I gave some wrong information.
Oh.
25% of my teachers at Castaic Middle School were former students.
There you go.
Right? And
That's awesome.
It's great because at this point, to see teachers coming back and wanting to be part of the community and teach. I have former students at all my sites. Castaic Middle School seems to be a unique place where they come back and they're teaching at where they used to be students.
What a cool experience for them to get to do that.
It's a great experience. We have a lot of parents of students that are employees with us too that have stayed with us. It's a very small, warm, family-like environment. I know everyone likes to talk about being family, but it is very much of a good environment where we all care about each other and we all want everyone to succeed.
I love that. So there's also some bond projects that are in the works helping with renovations. Tell us what improvements are being done on campuses.
Okay, so Live Oak Elementary School went through modernization a couple years ago. North Lake Hills, which was our newer school site, had some improvements, added bathrooms, and had other facilities added. Castaic Middle School, we redid the locker room project and expanded it and modernized it. And so the only school that had not really received a big improvement was Castaic Elementary School. So Castaic Elementary School, starting hopefully in January, is going to go through about a $5 million modernization. We're going to modernize the front office. We're going to bring preschool down to Castaic Elementary School and add a inclusive playground for them. There's a lot of little changes that are making a big difference.
Mm-hmm. And we hear, speaking of changes, you've got some management changes as well, some leadership changes, right?
Well, we've had, we have 2 new principals. Mm-hmm. I thought you were talking at the district office. That happened 3 years ago.
That was you, Bob.
That was me 3 years ago. But no, I have 2 new principals that we're very happy to have leading our schools. Erica Bowden, who's at Castaic Elementary School, and imagine being in your first year and going through modernization, right, which is probably not such a bad thing. She's getting used to the facility, and she gets to have a say of what her school is going to look like with all the changes. And then we have Daniela Rizzo, who's at Live Oak Elementary School, which we're thrilled to have her part of that community as well.
So if people want more information on Climb, on all the things you've been talking about, where can they go?
Well, we have our website at castaikusd.com. They can always call. They can go visit their school site. We will be updating at board meetings. We talk about our initiative. We have, the principals have information that goes out weekly with updated information as well.
There are 5 superintendents in this valley. Bob Brauneisen might be the most passionate of all 5. I mean, this guy has got a lot of energy and a lot of dedication. Love what you do at Castaic, Bob. Thanks for being with us.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Always, anytime. We always have the door open for you.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. For seniors in our community, the holiday season is the most wonderful time of the year, thanks to an amazing local nonprofit who brings holiday cheer to those who need it most.
Joining us today to tell us all about the Santa Clarita Valley Senior Center's holiday lineup and ways you can help during these crazy fun times is Kevin McDonald, the Senior Center Chief Executive Officer. Kevin, always great to have you on the show.
Great to be with you both.
All right, so Kevin, we just had the Santa Clarita Food Pantry on a little bit earlier. We were talking about the government shutdown and the challenges that brings. Are you having challenges similar from the federal government shutdown?
Sure. Right now there's a lot of food insecurity. People are wondering about the next meal, and people are coming to us for that. So we fill up our own pantry at the Senior Center, and our care managers bring it out to seniors in need. So we're there for everybody, and we're nervous as everyone else is during these challenging times.
Is there budget issues, concerns, or
there's always budget issues. We're providing 1,600 meals a day to seniors in this valley, and we'll, as the year progresses, we continue to fight for every meal that we can get from the people who fund us, which is the federal government and the state government.
Remind us, you're talking about all the meals you serve, about all the different programs, resources, services offered at Senior Center, and also Meals on Wheels.
Yes. Meals on Wheels, we're affiliated with them, and we do 500 meals a day in the Santa Clarita Valley. We do another 600 a day in the Antelope Valley.
Wow. And we always see the cars driving around.
The cars run around, and there's a
Yeah.
wonderful advertisement because there's the homebound senior, we want to serve them. And that's it. They have to be designated as a homebound senior. But our volunteers, we have 110 volunteers that come in during the week and deliver these meals with a smile and encouragement, checking them out, doing a little wellness check, seeing that you make sure you're okay. And they've made some life-saving phone calls during their travels. And the volunteers are just incredible.
And they've probably made great relationships and friendships,
yes,
too.
They celebrate their birthdays and their anniversaries and everything else. And when someone passes, someone passed this past week and just brought tears to everyone's eyes, and because they have those bonds and those relationships. Right. So as we say, it's more than just a meal. It's so much more than that.
Yeah, it really is. We've got an annual tradition that's coming up, the Thanksgiving Feast at the Senior Center. This has been a big deal for a very, very long time. Tell us a little bit about what can be expected with the Thanksgiving Feast.
Well, first of all, happy Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter what day it is.
Yes.
It's a great Thanksgiving for all of us. Yet, the Santa Clarita Valley and Castaic Lions Club started this many years ago with the Senior Center, and it was a partnership that I walked into, and I said, when does this happen? They said, Thanksgiving Day. Oh, so all the staff and the volunteers come in on Thanksgiving Day? Yes, because they want to do it on the actual day. And we know seniors need companionship and friendship on that day, so we invite the seniors in Santa Clarita Valley to come to Bella Vita, to come into our ballroom and enjoy a wonderful feast provided by the Lions Club. Our cooks make the meals. All of our chefs for the Senior Center come in early that morning, and they're cooking probably 800 meals this year and ready to serve them. They just want to have a feast, and then the Lions Club brings in the volunteers, children, and youth there, and they just run around and have great time with the seniors, and it really is Thanksgiving.
And I know that there are students that will volunteer and be a part of this, and they come away so much more enriched than they ever thought. They've got stories about talking to people and what they've gone through in their life and being able to share some of those things,
right.
haven't they?
And it's a Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a place to go, we want to be your place to go for Thanksgiving Day. And on top of that, we also have, we contact our Meals on Wheels recipients and said, do you need a meal for Thanksgiving? 300 people have said yes. Wow. So 300 people will get meals that day with our volunteers coming in on Thanksgiving Day. So we really like to celebrate the holiday on the holiday if we can help it. And it's a happy Thanksgiving for all.
Oh, that's amazing. And as we get more into the holiday season, you guys are always having amazing events, concerts. You said you were at a veteran event earlier.
Yes, honoring our veterans today. And, coming up, we have the Beach Boys tribute band called Surfin', and they're coming to Bella Vita, and we'll be rocking out on a Saturday night in December. So check out our website for that. And we start the holidays, and we just keep going. And so many different music groups comes in, the Silvertones, and we just want to bring joy to every senior. And Bella Vita means beautiful life, and our goal is to bring each senior a beautiful life, especially during the holiday season.
How can the community get involved? How can they help? And do you need more volunteers?
We could always use volunteers with our drivers. A lot of people who retire join our Meals on Wheels program, and they are drivers, and that's a great repurposing of your life after retirement. We also need financial support as we get through. As you know, we're a private nonprofit, have to raise a lot of money to make these meals happen. They can check out our website for how to hit that Donate Now button, and it just really helps us to meet all those needs because we don't want to turn anyone down.
Right.
And Bella Vita is such a great community partner. I know there are so many important other nonprofit events that are hosted there. For people who haven't been to the ballroom or to Bella Vita, what are they in store for?
Oh, we call it the Grand, as in Grandma or Grandpa, but it is a grand ballroom that we invite the community to, and we have lots of rentals that helps us raise money too, and first-class accommodations for folks. It's a ballroom, and great audio and visual, and the biggest screen in the city is all there, and we want to show share that with the community, and also the community take advantage of it. So many nonprofits are booking us for their fundraising events, and that's you're right. It's a partnership, and we enjoy that partnership.
Likely that someone who's watching right now, they are a senior, maybe they feel like they could get involved a little bit, maybe there's someone who wants to volunteer. Where should they go to get more information to help them out?
You can check out our website, scvseniorcenter.org, or just walk to the door at the we call it Bella Vita, but come to the SCV Senior Center, and we'll take care of you and give you a new purpose in life.
Love it. Kevin McDonald from the SCV Senior Center. As always, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Of course. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. If you love dogs, do we have a possum pup for you?
Oh, yes, we do. Joining us today to tell us all about Barkley, the handsome boxer mix, is a volunteer, and Barkley's foster, Katie Tanguma. Katie, this is great to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing in Barkley. He has just been having so much fun in here. Tell us a little bit about Barkley's story. I understand that when you found him, he had a sibling too.
He did. He was found in Palmdale, kind of just wandering the streets with a sibling. The sibling was adopted, and Barkley was taken on by Hank's Legacy. And they've been providing care for him ever since.
Nice.
Oh, so tell us about him. What kind of family would he thrive in? Is he good with kids, other pets?
He is
Butt
good
scratches.
with all my kids and my pets and my husband. I think he would thrive in any family, really. I find him to be a mild puppy. He is excited right now.
Yeah.
But
I am too.
he's not over the top. He's a good boy. And I think he would do good with any family, active or maybe moderately active. Kids.
Well, and you were telling us during the break that you've got 2 dogs of your own. You're fostering Barkley here, and Barkley gets along with both of your dogs, and they're both kind of in different stages of life.
Yes. So I have an older dog at home, and Barkley is gentle with him. And then I have a younger dog who they wrestle and play and roll around, and he's able to kind of read the different energies from the different animals, which is great. Great social dog. Yeah.
Can I give him a treat?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna
Yes.
give you a treat.
Feed him like a horse with a flat palm.
Okay.
Just right under his
Sit.
nose, flat palm.
Sit. Oh, he's a good boy.
Now he's your best friend forever.
Now he's going to give me the look.
While Carrie's feeding Barkley, Christmas is coming up.
Down.
And a lot of
Down.
times presents. Parents think, okay, let's make a present get a puppy for their children. Why is that not necessarily a good idea?
Yeah, I would advise against that. There's a lot of consideration that should go into bringing a new animal into your home. Like any other important life choice, you have to consider the financial responsibility. Maybe the gift giver covers the initial cost, but there's ongoing expense of pet ownership. It's a long commitment, 10 to 15 years. We need to show up for our pets at the end of their life just as much as we do in the beginning, and that's a personal choice to make such a commitment. Also, a possible lifestyle mismatch. The energy level might be off. The scheduling could be wrong, and that could lead to frustration and rehoming. So also another thing to consider is the holidays, the hustle, the bustle, the craziness of it. Not always a great time to bring in a new pet and let them calmly decompress and get used to a new environment.
You know, one thing I'm really curious too about you as a foster, why did you choose that you wanted to become a foster, and what are the advantages that you see being a foster?
So I like to sharpen my skills with these dogs. It looks like I'm helping them, but they're helping me, right? So these dogs teach me a lot, and I get so much personal satisfaction from working with them. And yeah, I find it so fulfilling and wonderful. And I don't only do it for Hank's Legacy, but as you know, also the Brittany Foundation and wherever the need is.
Yeah. There's a danger where you could have a foster win, as we were trying to say.
Yes, you know, I love him, but I'm really rooting that he finds that perfect family where he can just be their jewel and light their life up.
Did you see how he was looking at you, though? He's like,
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
So if people are watching right now, we need to get Barkley a great home because he is just so fun. And this beautiful brindle coloring. I don't know if you can see it, but he has these super cool stripes on him. Where can people go to find out more about adopting him?
Check out Hank's Legacy. They have a website. They're also on, social media, Instagram. You can foster for them. They'll provide you with everything you need and pay your vet bill.
That's a fun game you guys have.
You want to do that again? Are we going to play again?
It's fun until he catches your hand.
Exactly. You going to get it? Katie Tanguma, thank you so much. Oh, and Barkley, you are a joy. Someone is going to be really happy to have you. Yes they are. Hank's Legacy, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
with
guys.
us.
You guys are great.
I'm trying to take us out professionally, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do with Barkley. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. The City of Santa Clarita is inviting the community to the annual Veterans Day ceremony on Tuesday, November 11th.
Hear how you can honor our local heroes on a brand new This Week in Santa Clarita.
I'm here at Veterans Historical Plaza, where on Tuesday, November 11th, we will be hosting the Santa Clarita Veterans Day ceremony. This is a meaningful community event that brings together community members, families, and veterans to honor those who are serving and those who have served for our country. This ceremony will feature remarks from our city council members, performances from a local choir group, and a changing of the flag ceremony. Attendees will also find veterans resource tables offering information and support for service members and their families. This year's ceremony marks the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army, Navy, and Marine Corps. The event is free and open to the public, and we encourage everyone to attend. Please visit SantaClaritaVeterans.com for more information.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure to tune in next week and every week for another episode of SCVTV's Community Corner.
Check out all of our past episodes and segments at scvcommunitycorner.com or our Facebook at SCV Community Corner.
Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you next time. At SCVTV, we believe in the power of television to inspire, educate, and unite our community. But we can't do it alone. Donate today, and together we can continue to create meaningful content and provide next-generation workforce opportunities.